Alrighty. Okay, on. Okay, so to start, I just kind of do a small introduction. So, what is your name?
My name is Wang Yimin. My English name is Andrew.
Okay.
I got this name from a famous American, The Walking Dead. The actor, the main actor is
Oh yeah,
his
yeah.
name is Andrew Lincoln, maybe Andrew Lincoln.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I think this character is very. I admire this character very well. So I got this name from the Andrew Lincoln.
Oh,
So
okay,
and
okay.
you know that the Andrew starts from the capital A, and
Oh
you
yeah.
can you can find it from the top of uh, your,
Oh
your
yeah, you'll be at
yeah,
the top of all the list.
yeah, yeah,
Smart,
yeah.
smart. All
Yeah.
right, so you go to this school as well, I imagine. What do you study as your major?
My major is finance, and I'm from the School of Finance.
Okay.
This is my second year in UIBE. I'm a master
Okay.
of finance. That's the brief introduction. Yeah.
That's quite the coincidence. I'm also second year master's in finance. What do you
Wow.
know? Okay, so pertaining to English, how long have you studied English for?
I think this is a common question. I will give you a common answer because for most of us Chinese students, we will start studying English at maybe the third year in your primary school.
Okay.
That's a very common age.
Yeah.
And you can do some simple math. This is maybe the 12,
See, so
16.
third grade, so
Yeah,
that's about 10 years old.
more than 10
I want to
years.
say. Okay,
Yeah,
so
more than
so
10
so you're
years.
probably around like over 10 years.
Yeah, over
So
10
over
years.
10 years. Okay, that's a long time then. So in your course of studying English, do you find that there are any particular methods or ways of study that you find to be pretty efficient or pretty useful when it comes to studying?
I think, personally speaking, I think the most important factor is interest.
Okay.
Or because if you are not interested at English, you will not be willing to study English. So that's the most important thing. I think that matters most. And the second thing is enthusiasm or time. You should spend as much time as you can to
Yeah.
study English.
Yeah.
So that's maybe the two most important factors that I will
Oh, okay. Okay. So time is a very important thing, for sure. Because I mean, any language it's very big and it takes a long time to accumulate all those words.
Yeah.
And what was the first thing again you said? The
Interest.
oh yeah, the interest. All
Enthusiasm.
right. I feel the same way because like you can learn from the textbooks, but I mean like it's gonna be kind of boring. It's better if you find like a TV show you like,
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
book you like, or some kind of subject and you read about it. Okay, so cool. So as you know, the national holiday just passed. China's national holiday.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what did you do for the holiday?
I spend most of my time here,
Yeah.
and I stay at my dormitory
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Me too.
because even if I want to watch the national ceremony,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't get a ticket here, a ticket to there because it's
The military parade,
yeah, it's
right?
exclusive to us,
Yeah.
not to us. So I just watch the live show,
Oh, okay.
through the internet,
Yeah.
and
Well, what'd you
I
think?
fi-
What'd you think about it?
I think
this
it's very
year's-
impressive.
Yeah.
If it shows a lot of newly. I just forget that word.
Developed?
The new weapons,
Oh, yeah,
new
yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah.
So
New tanks, new
new tanks.
new planes, all
and
that.
personally, I am a big fan of famous video game. It's named World of Tanks. I don't know.
Oh, World of Tanks. Yeah, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I know.
So maybe the 99A. It's a type of tank.
Yeah.
And it's the most advanced tank here in China.
Yeah.
And maybe it can. I don't know which country I'm from.
United
Because
States.
Huh?
America.
oh, America.
Uh huh.
I don't know the English name of of your country the most advanced tank of your
I think we use the, I want to say like the M1 Abram, I think is what it's called, something the Abram. At least the last time
M1
I
Abram.
checked. Yeah, I
M1.
think that's what they call it.
I saw some. I watched some videos from the Bilibili.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah,
Bilibili
Bilibili.
of that kind of tank. It's very impressive too.
Uh-huh.
So maybe in the future we can have a friendly competition between the 9A
Yeah.
and M1 Abram.
Friendly competition. Emphasis on the friendly. but yeah. I saw like they had like the new jets, the new tanks,
Yeah.
new armored vehicles. It was all pretty cool. So you yourself, you were just kind of at school most of the time. I was too. I was over in the dorm over there, and they put the show on like it's like a really big screen, and I watched it on there, and it was really cool. I especially liked the part after when all the like, cause there's a military part in the first part, and there's the part after with all like the floats and stuff, and like the like really decorated cars and the people. And I thought that part was cool too. So for another question, not pertaining to the national holidays, so about back to English. Are there any Chinese people or celebrities that have really good English that you are respectful of or that you admire?
I like playing basketball a lot.
Yeah.
And several days ago, I watched some videos about Yao Ming.
Yeah.
You know, he is maybe the most important or most influential
Yeah.
Chinese celebrity in basketball field.
Right.
And he plays a lot on NBA, and he can speak. I know his English is very well. There's a thing happened in the past. Do you know? I know the. Do you know the big shark?
The Big Shark.
The shark.
Oh, the Big Shark.
He's a good friend of Yao Ming and.
Okay. Another basketball player?
Yeah, another
okay,
basketball player of in NBA. That was a thing. That was a thing when Yao Ming scored before the shark,
Yeah.
and the shark said, "Wow, that was a good shot, bro."
Uh-huh.
And Yao Ming replied, "Thank you, my bro." And the shark said, "Wow, you can speak English." Because in the past several months or several years,
Yeah.
Yao Ming didn't say a word to shark. So
Really?
yeah,
The whole time, the whole several years, Yao Ming didn't say anything, and then.
because they are competitors, they are not in the same team.
Oh, yeah.
And that may be but they have competed against each other for several times, but they didn't have any conversation in the past. So when Yao Ming first say that word to Shark, he was very impressed, and actually Yao Ming speaks English very well.
Yeah.
And
What do you think it is about Yao Ming or his study situation or his learning situation that has made him so successful? What do you think? Why is he so successful in learning English?
besides his physical advantages, he's very tall, 2.26 millimeters, 2.26 meters,
That is tall.
more than two.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than two.
But for English learning, why do you think he is able to learn English so well? What do you think's made it possible for him?
I think he's very friendly, and he is very friendly to go to have a good conversation with his team members,
Okay.
even his competitors. That's the most. That's my point. That's only my point. That
Yeah.
It's not going to be true. It's not. It's more. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I think he's also very hardworking. Besides his physical advancement, physical advantages.
So perhaps he has like a lot of opportunity to kind of communicate with his team members, and he's very willing to communicate
He's
with
from
his.
Shanghai. Maybe that's another advantage.
Yeah.
Because Shanghai is a very outgoing city,
Oh, yeah.
he got lots of opportunities to chat with the
Yeah, interact and stuff.
interact with the rest of the world.
Okay.
Maybe I haven't spoken English for several months, so
No, you're good. No, you told me a lot, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for participating in our interview, and yeah, thank you.
you're welcome.
谢谢。